This is Andy with QualityStocks. Today's Thursday, May 26, 2011, and today we're going to take a look at MusclePharm Corp. This is a NASDAQ bulletin board listed company trading on ticker MSLP. We've done this chart a couple times in the past, caught a couple very nice bounces off of it. Once again, back down on a bottom support. So this is hitting the list to see if it's going to try and make another move upward. See, we got that MACD riding right around the zero line right now, something that we always like to see. Basically flatlined at this point, but holding a good position that can facilitate a move. Amplified a little bit by the PPO, you can see it a little bit more clear. Still holding an uptrend. Histogram bar is trending back towards zero. Again, nice position. ADX is relatively neutral, down pretty low. There's that bounce off of 10 we talk about so frequently. Plenty of room for this to start to trend and add some strength to a direction. MFI is in a good position with all three of them tucked together. You're looking for this downtrend to fall. But the best position for a lot of indicators, whether it's moving averages, lower indicators, RSIs, is when you use multiple components and all three are in close proximity. Just simply the best position for them to be in for a possible move to happen. Accumulation distribution, going to look for that base to hold. Want to see us start to make some higher lows, not dip, break out of this channel that it's in, eventually try and make some higher highs. But again, that's down the road a little bit. Right now, what's important is holding this base level, not turning, heading south, and making a new lower low. You want to see an uptrend begin. Jake and money flow looking good, trending back towards zero. CCI holding above negative 100 at this point. Again, that's a nice look. Full still making a slightly higher low. Coming up on a trend line. Important that it gets above 50 to show some stronger momentum. And the tricks, a good long-term indicator. Looking to make another higher low. Always look for channels in the tricks. And that's what I'll have my eye on through here. I want to see the bullish cross, of course, break back up through zero. And an overall continuation of an uptrend. As I mentioned, with components being in close proximity, there you can see the RSIs 7, 14, and 21 all pretty close together. Now we'll look for them to push through 50, try and trend on the upper half of the indicator, similar to the move back through here. Trending upward, breaking through 50, price per share also trending upward. So that's what we're looking for in the RSIs. I'll be looking for 4 cents to hold as bottom support. Could dip all the way to 3.2, pick up some more support through there, but 4 is a much stronger area. But 4 is a much stronger area of support, and that's what I want to see it hold. In the grand scheme of things, it would actually be making a higher low, perhaps a true bottom, and this being the next step to try and put together some sort of upward channel. So I'll look for 4 cents to hold. It's going to meet some pretty good resistance right in front of it at a nickel, and then a little bit more, just a shade higher. You can see I'm not zoomed in close enough right now. We're just seeing a nickel being registered. You can tell that that's slightly below it. Must have closed somewhere yesterday around 0.48, 0.49 perhaps. I'm not as concerned about this little bit upper level of resistance as I am the 5 cent mark. It was a tough spot for it, right through here. It's a tough spot for it again. It was an old support level, support level, support level. This whole spot's going to be pretty tough for it, from 5 cents up to that maybe 5.2. Of course, the 50-day moving average is right there as well. And what I'll look for in the future with this is, of course, the indicators to make a little bit more bullish of a move. Something like the MACD moving back on top of zero, trending in positive territory. If this can make a move and break through this resistance, push above that 50-day moving average, I'd look for resistance to become much more stout up here around 7.5. Of course, that's a 50% move. That's a nice climb. And if it does go up there and hit that and come back down, this time I'll want to see it hold on top of that 50-day moving average and continue the upward trend so it can start pulling that 50-day upward as well. That's going to be a key component to this chart for me, is identifying this as a true bottom. You can see through here, move above it, fall back down, move above it, fall back down, go up, hit its resistance again. If this chart's truly going to gain some long-term strength, it's going to move through that 50, and then when it comes back on some sort of retrace, hold above it so get this 50-day moving average trending upward. Of course, long-term, you're looking for a new high all the way here at 14.5, but it has some pretty distinct things it has to do and some tough challenges in order to get down the road farther and perhaps challenge that old high. So I'm going to have my eye on this in the near term, see how it performs with dealing with this 5 cent area, this 50-day moving average. Of course, I'll keep my eye on this bottom support. And the more volume I see to blow through key resistance levels, the more validation it gives to this trying to find this as a true bottom and trying to turn into a bullish chart. 1.1 million shares traded. That is enough liquidity. You can see that's about average, but we'll look for some bigger volume bars to try and blow through this 5 cent mark. So those are the things I'm going to be looking for in MusclePharm. As always, this is merely my interpretation of the MSLP chart. This is Andy with QualityStocks. Thank you for watching, and trade smart.